Ladies, sorry for the abrupt start. Again. I've been having a horrible time planning things. Apparently the box is early for Gamerverse, so I'm gonna hop in there. Uh, but before I do, I gotta do a couple things off screen here. I need to make sure things work properly. Da -da 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 -da. Okay. Change it to Isabelle here. We're gonna go in there. Alright. Gonna go ahead and show my screen now. Hello. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the box to open early, and if I don't get in there soon, it will be so loaded up with people that I probably wouldn't be able to actually properly stream. Let me turn off safety settings. Okay, poggers.
What is a skeleton's favorite snack?
Oh my god.
Ribs. Continue this. Spare ribs.
No. Go on, guess.
Spare
Come on.
ribs.
Guess. Why are
I
you
said
laughing?
it.
I haven't
You
told
heard
much.
me.
Not yet. What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Guess. Guess. Fuck. Why won't you answer me? What is my favorite snack? No. What is it? Why must you fail me so often? Ribs! Spare
I love doing that bit. Oh, my side hurts.
Maybe a good session for you, sir.
I lost my spare ribs.
Oh, I got a DM Steel and let him know that to have a good day today at Aether.
Much more optimized. Let's see. On top of having just this, I've got selectable outfits. Very cool, very cool.
Okay.
Let's see. Selectable.
Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna hop into the voice chat.
Now to put this roleplay to an end. Selectable shields as well.
Okay, there we go.
Why are you out of
I
breath?
did the spare, I did the spare ribs bit.
Selectable bows.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Now my ribs actually hurt.
What does color toggle do? Do I? I prefer it like that, honestly. Walls toggle. Ooh! Scary.
Say this is good for a first model back to modeling.
Oh, hello! Welcome to the stream. It's early because I can't plan properly, apparently. Everybody's gathering early, so...
Very cool. People die when they are killed.
Don't talk about Bruno. It was our wedding day. We were getting ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
I was hanging out with my girlfriend earlier and we went to a ballroom and then we had a little ballroom dance. It was nice.
So here's
Because I
the
had this one
question,
song
though.
stuck
Here's
in my
the
head.
question. Are glitches canon to
So
Gamerverse,
we
right?
did a little ball
Can
dance. Go to a near world and make out on the flowers and
There was a dead man behind me.
say any
It wasn't my fault, I promise.
Sure as a glitch.
Yo, guys, let's
There's a
try
dead
this
man
shit
behind me.
back into a wall and do a fast one and then skip the final boss room.
I didn't do a thing. I did nothing wrong.
Gamerverse speedrun any percent.
So we'll be here till around 11. And then we'll leave and we'll head to Dragonspire.
Wait a minute, I just realized Crap is actually here today. I have a different username to my VR Meet Geo, but hi!
No,
Greetings, Sophie.
understand. It's the terminal montage speedrun demon. You don't get it.
We have the warm fucking very good session today.
So I'm just vibing. Just vibing before RP starts, I guess. Blech.
Die today, unless you really fuck up.
I don't remember, but the thing is, I don't remember.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
I don't trust it at all. I can't trust it.
Damn, Drew.
Ba-ba-da.
Something is gonna happen today. I knew it.
Oh, wow.
You know the vibes.
I've been patted by knights. Today's a good day.
With a fucking ladle and a wooden shield.
Oh, I got my sister's girlfriend. Oh, that's nice. Do you know the name by Celeste by any chance? Celeste. But they do like cosplays and stuff.
Ah!
I've also found out there were like about maybe a few months ago they were a Harukuma cosplayer that followed me on Twitter, and I finally put the pieces together that it was actually her this entire time. So I'm like,
I do recognize you.
yeah, she's really nice and very cute. And we both equally think we're cringe and we bad for each other, so that's nice.
Also, don't mind me, I'm also DMing people.
Where the fuck? Oh, hello.
Try doing the. I know this thing has the backwards computer.
My model like disappeared in favorites. I don't know what the hell is going on. The hour is whacked today. Sooner, so like, I don't think it's this one.
Wait, this isn't the right one.
I know, that's why I'm not I just like, but I have been moving the model for some weird reason. Like on my EMF favorites. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I gotta wait for you to load.
I don't like that Mario. That's just scary looking Mario, I don't like it. When I see the little pupper, I cannot help but think of all the memes of her and Doom Guy and the songs that came from them. Apparently the Doom Guy in Gamerverse died, which is upsetting to me, because I wanted her to be good friends with him. But when I joined, I overheard a conversation in character about how, like, apparently he died, and I was like, oh no! God damn it! I do know that Kai back there from Guilty Gear, and I think Noble 6 really like her, though, so I guess those are, like, the alternative Doom guys. I think Noble 6 is probably the closest. And I know Master Chief also kind of said a few things about how he didn't want Isabelle getting hurt and stuff, so... So...
You like G?
I'm not real. You want a fucking pair of balloons, then she would in the face if Shinhunter fucking walked in.
Yo, you good?
And I'm like,
Yeah, she's good.
I don't judge people. You know, they can murder me.
Wow, why are you laughing at him? He hurt. I did this to him.
Bro, your mic.
Still, you should be fucking proud of that. Sorry, I just remembered. That's why I'm laughing. Dude, low-key, I feel... I don't know. It's just that I feel
People
like
are
I've been,
apparently
like,
saying it's a chill day today, but I don't believe it.
Mine just says we're getting more people inside the box to be in your role play models from here on out.
Yeah, bro.
Talking about the
This is way more. This is way more disorienting than I fucking hate this.
Fucking Karma announced it a couple of sessions ago. Like for people, he tried encouraging people to actually start NPCing because of the fact that the same people are NPCing. I'm not NPCing today. I fucking refuse because I haven't. I'm still listening.
I need to be more tabs and more interactions, and I want people.
Hey, did you get to draw that yet? That thing I told you?
Or was it someone else? I don't remember.
No, I got we don't talk about Bruno stuck in my head.
Please draw the funny tabs given up to PDR to dry bones.
The sword.
I can draw that.
Unless he ended up breaking it. I swear if he broke this sword,
then
he's
use that
going
out.
to cry because the sword actually looks great. He fucking probably broke it.
Ow. Also, it's gonna be a bitch controlling my mouse because I don't know what's going on my hands, but my skin is peeling a lot on my hands. I don't know what that means. And on my right hand, like, my skin peeled and I kind of left it alone. I didn't pick at it or anything. Well, apparently it didn't matter because apparently it was a very deep cut or whatever, or like the skin was peeled like I don't really know the wording for it, but it hurts a bitch. It hurts like a bitch. So every time I grab my mouse I go ah. So it hurts when I curl. It hurts when I curl it, and it hurts when I point it up. It's like ah.
I could take up the code. I'm happy about that. It's just I don't have expressions, but like she really uses her expressions anyway.
Yeah, nice. And also, it has like reflective armor too. It's cool. There's a lot of people here.
I can do stuff like this. That's cool. But it keeps changing. Whenever I do mimic or do it changes me.
It's not my fault. I haven't done... Well, here's the thing, though. I can't help it right now. I have to grab onto my mouse, and I have to do things with my right hand. I'm not ambidextrous. I need to do things with my right hand. So...
Listen, don't make me jump scare you again. I'll jump scare you again.
Like, with my left hand, it's not that bad. Because it's not on any of my fingers. It's literally just on the palm of my hand. But with my right hand, it's literally just my finger. Yeah, hold on. Let me rip my finger out real quick, and then I'll poke it back in.
I did not want to tunnel him. I'll tell them. But they were like, every time I came out lock, they were right in front of me. Like, oh my god, dude.
Maybe if enough people come in here, we can actually start early too. I don't know yet.
It was okay, you know, I was chilling, I was having fun. I don't really, I'm not
League
really
matches. Who you play? Hold on. Who did you play?
no. You're gonna make fun of me. Okay, so...
Is that Waluigi? I can't tell.
I might want to like.
That fucking looks like Waluigi from a distance, but I can't tell if that's who it is or not. Hey, I never claimed to be a medical professional. You know what? That's understandable. Okay, that's not Waluigi. That's... Okay, that was just someone who was in a robot model. Why are they in a robot model? I have safety settings off.
No, it's fine. No, a lot of people hate Seraphine. I personally like Seraphine. So if you said you play Seraphine, I wouldn't be mad. Because I play her. I don't play her support. I refuse to play her support because everyone's like, oh, she's the best. I'm like, fuck that. I'll prove to people that Stone is actually still good.
Okay, so I mean,
Yeah, no, who's...
Hey, it's that funny admin time.
Sona, and I want to pick up another guy. He's like a cat.
Why do I have Russian hidden? I don't remember. Oh! I know why I have Russian hidden.
Yeah, that
because I saw him after Gamerverse. That's right. And it was super flexy, so I was literally hiding everybody.
Sona over here. Seraphine, Sona, Aria.
I wasn't streaming for that, but
Seraphine mid is fucking hilarious because she has good wave clear, and everyone wherever I go.
let me tell you, hi, I'm Galbraith, one of the Hooch Chair's friends. I have come to hang out in your streets as she popped into the ship a week ago or so. Oh yeah, hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, no, I'm a good friend of Hoot's. I've known Hoot for, God, I don't even know how long I've known Hoot for. I think like 5 years, not even 5, 6 years. I don't remember. Cause I met Hoot when I was still living at my apartment, so that was like after I graduated college. I mean, not college, high school. So it was like 19, 20, I think. Yeah, no, I'm really good friends with Hoot. Hoot's a sweetheart.
Those are two shitty communities, the same.
Recently, we have become quick close friends. Ugh, excuse me. Become quick close friends. I cherish that owl. Yes, I do too. Yes, Hoot's a sweetheart, and if anyone is mean to them, I will literally destroy their bloodline. Cause Hoot's like my little sibling, and I care about them a lot. Yes, definitely. Usually I'll be lurking in their streams. I probably won't say a lot, mostly because I'll be, like, doing other things, or, like, RPing. But I will lurk. Occasionally. Oh my god, Jesus, I am yawning up a storm. I'm not even tired. If I ever destroy the world, I will keep you around. Yay, thank you. Thank you, that makes me happy.
If you say one wrong thing, or someone does not like something that you're doing, or you end up accidentally, like, I say accident because it does happen sometimes. Sometimes you accidentally cheat, or sometimes you get fucked over. If that happens, you are the
blinking eyes.
The rest of your team, and they will fucking get so mad at you. And if you keep trying to fix your mistake and you keep making it worse, they're going to make
my finger hurts so much. Ah! I don't understand why my hands have been doing this. It's weird. Like, I don't do anything. Like, I would get if my right hand kept peeling because I use it the most, like, for drawing and stuff, but it literally just started with my left hand. I've been working on some characters for VRCRP, but currently cannot afford them or the VR for the RP. Here's the thing. I have VR, right? I have an index. I can't use it because my PC is garbage. Look at me. I'm in desktop. I can be in. You could be in RP and still be in desktop.
Right.
Oh,
people. We're going to be calling those who are willing to NPC this session. Those with the NPC role should know that this session is way more of one that we don't really need NPCs. But if you want to have a good time playing a new character that we need, then come on over to us and we'll get y'all set up for the session. Always great. Thanks to those who are helping out.
stick of salt or rubbing alcohol. Make it burn! I have the best computer but no VR. Oh yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, no, my PC's potato. I really want... I already have like a plan for what I want my gaming setup to look like. But I don't have a PC. I don't have desktops. I don't have a keyboard and mouse. Well, I do technically have a mouse that I could probably use. I don't have a gaming chair. I don't have a desk. I literally only have my VR headset, which is still packed in a box, shoved in the corner of my room. Because I used it for 5 minutes and then it stopped working. Which is upsetting. My boyfriend actually got it for me, so... he felt bad when he realized I couldn't use it. But you know what? It's fine because I still have it for when I am able to use it. I would die for an index. Well, he got it for me, but I also helped chip in for it because I got my tax return and we had like enough saved up. So I think like he and I saved up like 800, and then when my tax return came back, we were able to like take some of that to put it towards it. And I already had I already had like 2 base stations as well, so since it already comes with base stations as well, so I was, you know, yeah, no, I'm in here, I do desktop. I think this is one of the only closed RPs I've ever been a part of that actually allows me to be in desktop. There was another one I used to be in, but
And here we have the wild Isabelle doing her taxes. But little did we know, she's planning on committing mass genocide in the boat. With those soulless, beady eyes.
Don't give it away! Murder.
Here's my card. Here's my card if you want.
I can already tell that VR would become a huge stress relief for me.
Everyone wants them all dead, alright?
There's only one that I want dead.
Who do you want dead?
Where is he? Where is he? Where'd he go? There he is!
The guy with the bandages on his arms, or the purple hair one? Oh, the purple hair one, got it.
He wants to skin me.
I see.
I'm gonna grab his nose and rip it out his asshole so he can smell his own ass.
Yeah, see, you're still in one piece.
Yep, you did for our friends of Doom guy. Alright. Trust me. It'll make it worth a while. We'll wait. I'll overboard him in the boat. Gets eaten by Jaws, you'll be fine. You know, you'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I would love to. It would be great for me to actually have VR because a lot of people already say that I'm a good actor. It's just I'm not able to use my hands or anything, but they say that I make up for it in my voice and the things I say. Cause I'm a method actor. If I need a character that I'm playing to cry, I will cry immediately. If I need a character to be angry, I'll think of something that annoys the fuck out of me, and, you know, I'll get really angry. And you can't see it, but I actually do, like, move my hands a lot when I do RP. Like, if I say, oh, he's over there, I'll actually point in real life, not realizing that they can't see me. Or if I'm talking, I'll, like, use my hands to talk. So I do think I would be a lot more expressive in VR, and I think it would like help improve a lot when it comes to like my acting. But a lot of people say that I'm already like a really good actor even in just desktop. A lot of people have actually said that I'm one of the best desktop role players ever. So I don't take that lightly. I actually take that very seriously, and I want to keep that. What's the word? Impression up. And I want to keep that, God, I don't remember what I was... What's the word? I don't remember what the word is. 17 years of text RP experience, but never had to RP voice with my own body motion, but the thought excites me. I've been doing voice stuff for a long time for fun, and Hoot seems to be a fan. Yeah! Yeah, and, you know, for me, it started off with, text RP. I think I've done text RP since I was like 14, 15. Back when YouTube actually used to have blogs and shit. That was like, and used to have groups. I used to like RP, I used to do RP on YouTube. I remember I actually used to RP like a Psychonaut character. Who I actually do play in VR as well. And I joined a Ned's Declassified RP where like all the teachers were like villains and all the kids were like trying to survive in the school, including Ned. And that's where I started, and then obviously it went on to like Form Spring, and then on to Tumblr, and then it went on to Discord, and then it went on to VRChat. It'd be cool if you could find someone that could design a model for you that's a bunch of built-in animations for you to control on desktop. I actually, my friend 365, I go to him for commissions because every character that I have that has animations on it for combat, it has been done by him. I instantly go to him for combat stuff. I would go to my other friend Scaly, but usually around the time that I want to commission Scaly, his commissions are closed, so I can't. And Lance and I are like really good friends too, so like I get a discount, quote unquote, even though I pay more than the discount. I have a few friends I would love to commission. Yeah. Yeah, no, I always go to Lance. Like, Lance actually made my combat model for free. He made, like, a combat model for me very recently. And I felt really bad because I don't have a job right now. I'm not making any money. I'm only getting money off of Twitch. So, when he gave me that model for free, I almost started crying. Because it was a lot. And I was like, no, I want to pay you. Yeah. Same, well, not the Twitch part. Yeah, I lost my job, and I've been having a horrible time trying to find a new one. Hold on, I gotta yell at somebody. Somebody's using the dice bot, and I need to figure out why. I'm just not making any money. Yeah. Honestly, if you become an affiliate on Twitch, I actually became an affiliate within a week of streaming, so I got it pretty quickly. So, it's a good way to make money. It just sucks because you gotta wait until you reach that $100 payout. I've also been, playing mobile apps for money. I've been, like, I've actually made, like, a good $50 off of that this month. So, God, my nose is stuffy. I would love to stream. I have no idea what I would want to stream. I quit my job because it's not paying enough, and my boss was being us. All her employees quit. Yeah, Sora's in here. Also, I understand completely. I was gonna quit my job, but I ended up getting fired for something I didn't do. And then, I got a seasonal job, and I wanted to stay permanently, and they actually talked about keeping me permanently. But then if we found out that the business was actually losing money, so they couldn't afford to keep any of the seasonal staff, and we all had to go. Which sucked because I liked that job. That was actually my favorite job. Because no one bothered me. All I did was, like, stock clothes and fold clothes. That's literally all I did. I barely dealt with customers. It was nice. I was there early in the morning. I could, you know, I think around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock I was home. Because I think I would get there, like, around 7 or 8 opening time, and then I would just be there till, like, 1 or 2. And I would literally do nothing but stock clothes and fold them, and, you know, make sure everything looked nice. I find it funny how many of the game characters I recognize. Yeah, that's what Gamerverse is. Gamerverse is literally all video game characters. My friend Garg actually plays Big the Cat, and my friend Russian plays Shadow the Hedgehog. But I was watching Garg stream it, and I was like, God, this looks fun. I'm kind of interested in this. And then I saw Knights, and for those of you who don't know, I've talked about it a lot, but I am a huge Knights fan. I love Knights. Like, I love Knights way more than the Sonic games. So, when it came to me seeing knights, I was like, okay, yeah, no, fuck it. I'm going to join the server, and I'm going to try to get in. And they quizzed me on Isabelle, because that's who I picked to play. And they were like, well, you know a lot about Isabelle, you're in. And I'm like, fucking poggers! You need to get a big frick... The thing is that this is not my model, this is a public model. Somebody in this RP actually gave it to me because the other model I had picked out was too small. But, when they saw how small I was, she's like, do you want a bigger one? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay, here, my friend made this one. And so she gave it to me, and I was like, yes. Yeah. Hi, helper. Gamers. Yeah. They opened the lobby early, so I'm just kind of sitting here chilling and talking. Ow. I'm gonna... Oh my god. Ah. Speaking of Twitch payouts, I actually just got someone DMing me saying, hey, did you hear? $100 payouts are lowering to 50 now, so you can actually get more payouts. And I'm like, fucking pog! More payouts, finally. I would love to share character ideas with you and get your opinion if you're down. Yeah, sure! I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm very biased, so if you have, like, a tall, hot character, I'm probably gonna immediately like them, so fair warning. I don't know if Hoot told you, but a good chunk of their characters I think are really fucking hot. Only because they're tall and I want them to step on me. Oh, excuse me. Also, welcome to the server. Just be sure to read the rules. You won't be able to do anything for, I think, about 10 minutes. So, I think it's 10 minutes anyway, mostly because of safety and security reasons. But, after that 10 minutes or that certain period of time, you should be able to actually, you should actually start, like, seeing the channels and talking. Yeah, because, fun fact, I actually got hate rated earlier this year. It was more funny than annoying. I was actually laughing the entire time it was happening. Because they didn't even do it right, because here's the thing. They showed up at the RP I was at, and they tried screaming racial slurs at me, but my safety settings were on, so I couldn't hear what they were saying, but everybody else was telling me that they were screaming at me. And I was like, oh, I didn't hear them. I have my safety settings on. They realized that, so they went into my server, and they immediately started adding everyone and, like, spamming nudity and stuff in the general chat, which... Okay, I'm gonna say right now, 1, don't add everyone because you're also adding the mods. So the mods are immediately gonna jump on you. 2, you do realize that the moment we ban you, all those messages are gonna be deleted. And 3, if you're gonna hate rate somebody, add everybody in every channel. Because that's more annoying. Well, don't even add everyone in every channel. See which role everybody has that's not mods included. And then at that, like, we were all talking about it in my server too. We were all just like, those ones were dumb. Those people were dumb. Like, what did they hope to accomplish? And even me, I'm just like, dude, I'm like desensitized from this shit. This shit doesn't bother me, honestly. I think it's because I don't have much care left to worry about shit like that. Oh, also give me a second, chat. I'm gonna grab something. Ah. Those rules are straightforward and the usual. Yeah. Yeah, nothing too strict here. We have a safe space. We like having a safe space here. We have a safe space. We're all poggers here. Who's adding me? I think it's Bring. I know one is Bringus. Yep, Bringus and Silhouette. Because Aether is starting. That's an RP that I want to be a part of, but I gotta be in VR in order to join it. But a lot of my friends and my boyfriend, one of my boyfriends is in it, so. We should be starting soon, I think. I aspire to be an artist. I would sign the artist tag, but I still not class myself as an artist. You know what? No. Tag yourself as an artist. Because I see you as an artist, even though I have not seen your art yet. If you believe you're an artist, then damn it, you're an artist.
I sit here and wonder the mental instability of all these people. Only 3 are on my side, while the majority is become secluded. Although I will say, running in the halls suck.
Alright, cool people, it's time to get started. You should already be in your roleplay models.
So give me a moment.
If you can hear me, start jumping. Let's start jumping this time. We got low on the floor last time. Yeah.
If all you could draw is weapons, then that's still okay.
I didn't say Simon said, so you all lose a life. Alright, so we're gonna get started on the ship. You should have listened.
Mew.
So what we're gonna this is for real though, so I just need silence for a bit. Just as a warning, we know those who have fear of oceans and water. Just as a heads up, because as we're going to islands, it's gonna be a thing. Today's new map shouldn't be an issue, but it's just a warning. So we should be okay today. We appreciate y'all coming by. Please, if you could, walk into the portal. We don't want to have to request off y'all. I know it's funny when you run in instead, but let's just try to get everyone in there. Once you load in, you can get into your spot and get roleplay started.
Where should I start off today? Should I start off fast asleep again? I think I will. Alright, chat, just like usual, when I'm RPing, I might not be able to look at chat right away, so try not to redeem any points unless it's for hydration and stretching. I won't be able to get to raids, questions, or anything like that right away. I do apologize for that. I'll try to get to them as fast as I can, and I hope you all enjoy. I am going to be fast asleep now.
Yo, I saw you no-clip into reality. Mind if I join?
Ooh, he no-clip. Ooh, he no-clip. I'm telling. Oh my god.
I'm getting Gmod flashback. Yo, okay.
Rip and tear, go, Doom Pupper. Yeah.
Sheesh, you can hear pretty much everything that goes on top.
I love when the game shits itself.
Currently, she's
I
currently
haven't seen anything quite like this
in the red
before.
or something.
Back in Mojave, I landed at the big lake,
Question, did he
but
study?
I've never seen the ocean before.
Yes, he did.
Only in pictures.
Okay, roll 2 times. Roll for initiative. Not initiative, my bad. Roll for advantage. That's beautiful. Low research. Initiative. Yeah, roll for initiative. I'm about to let. Your sword's gonna fucking eat your.
You sure you want to hear me talk about that?
right orders, okay.
I learned that the
Here,
two
try to
colored
move
ones
You said
on
it
the
twice,
outside
right?
and then two black
Yeah,
and white
for advantage.
You sure you want to hear me talk about that?
I rolled.
Yeah.
I did say 15. Yeah, I did say Yeah, I said 15. Alright, yeah, you're fine. You fucking barely so if you want to talk to her about your...
I'm gonna hand the test
Oh,
over,
no,
I guess.
technically, I would already have had the test. And it's up to you, dude.
People come back when they die here, and to be honest, it kind of looks like
But
This
yes,
is
you've
the
heard
food confiscation program. I'm just gonna take this. This is
Contact.
I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna put the juicy, succulent meat in my mouth, and then you can have it.
Alright, here, hand you your test. You got a 80%. This is like
Oh, it's really good. Here, can I have it back?
Okay.
Just, have you ever heard of the term seasoning?
Technically barely, but honestly, I'm not gonna tell you barely. You did pretty well.
No, everything needs to be eaten with marinara sauce, cheese, and pepperoni.
Can I get my bag back? I have hot sauce. I need to ask Chaos about the
You're not
I can't drink alcohol. For some reason, my body regenerates so fast with alcohol.
Hi, Sora.
Look at the fucking
You see that? See, I hope their keyblade is actually on their legs so they can use it as a fish.
So for those of you who don't know, last episode Isabelle went treasure hunting with a group of people, and she found a baby carrot, a sonic ring, and a bracelet. And with the sonic ring, if she gets hit while she has a hold of it, she will be protected. And all she needs to do is grab it again before it disappears, and she'll be protected again next time she gets hit. And apparently, the other half of the people, some of them died and some of them lost a limb, so she's good. And for those of you who also don't know Isabelle's story, she basically is looking for her friend, the player, quote-unquote, who hasn't been home in months on the island. So she went out to look for them, and she ended up stuck with all these people. Because she did the one thing you're not supposed to do, and that's go into a player's home while they're not online, quote-unquote. Or when they're not playing the game. And she didn't know that. She just got tired of people disappearing. And since she has a crush on the player, too.
Sorry, get out of character thing real quick.
Okay. 1 second.
Well, I know that when we were there.
Anyways, like I was saying, I consider myself kind of, negotiation. I'm, you know who I am. I'm the one and only. I'm able to do anything. Just throw it at me, I'd be able to deal with it. Ow.
Muscle.
Oh. Oh, hello.
I drank acid out of a barrel and I felt poo-poo. I'm gonna let you guys deal with that.
Let's see.
Hey, there's the big guy.
Summon it to the cafeteria. I think that would be a good idea.
Oh, also, hi, Dad. I have a question. You know that recovery spell we can use to get stuff?
Watch it!
Oh, I'm sorry.
No! Go the other way! Go the other way! Don't go near me! Disgusting!
You know how you summon your staff? Or I mean, your pull. Just
try doing that, but for
I mean, I have crushes on some players for roleplays. No, I mean, like, in the games, Isabelle, the character, does have a crush on the player, quote unquote. Like, that's like something that is known in Animal Crossing.
I wonder what he's doing.
Water doesn't make the pain go away.
Yeah. When I say the player, I mean, like, the player in Animal Crossing. I'm just looking to see who's all around. Make sure I don't get puked on again.
If you're willing to control yourself.
Yeah, I can throw in
He looks like he got really messed up.
Yeah, that's what everyone said. Everyone's been looking at me all day. Oh, Johnny the Freak got the shit kicked out of him. Yeah, it's like middle school.
Well, does it hurt if I poke it? Stop at least. Hopefully you'll recover.
Yes.
Oh my god, stop!
Oh, okay.
We'd be much delighted, Sir Authorities, if you were to join our little group that we are currently assembling.
Oh, Mr. Strongman! Hi!
I love whoever plays Kel. I think, like, everybody does a good job playing the different characters, honestly, but I love Kel.
Squad, we were just talking about adding.
Adding us, both of us as guards, to protect them. I may not be in shape currently due to my injuries, but I do assure that we will protect you to our best of our abilities. Especially since we have the Abyss Walker himself with us.
That is one of my duties. I think that Aqua did negotiate fine, so it might be good to have him on our squad, even if they did accidentally get killed.
Really?
The goodness of young Aqua would be quite useful to us in our negotiations.
You're negotiating with those like weird turtle things, right?
Yes.
Yeah, careful around them. They can.
You know, since last time. We better have a dedicated group who does the talking and some others that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
We got a big day today. We are going to be enjoying ourselves.
I was gonna say, be careful with them. They can shoot. They can chew through bone in like one bite. They can chew through bone in like one bite, though. So you gotta be real fucking careful.
Speak up. Yep. Alright, exercise. Genius.
Oh, it's a mage.
All we have.
Huh. Could make those.
Oh?
Oh, make? No, I just bring Ushi out whenever he's not busy.
I think that Kurt is a good person, but after last time I did my doubts, so
I don't think you need rocks, buddy. Also, it's best not to eat them.
Others are busy
A backup plan just in case if we're not in the line of fire. Say if we got knocked out unconscious or we're MIA for a little bit.
Also resident exorcist.
Do we know anybody else who's like, you know, smart when it comes to talking to people? Or maybe people who are like a king, like you?
Hey, have you guys seen, like,
I might not God about the good talking to people.
What about kings? If that one person with the purple hair that they seem dressed like a noble, maybe they could be of help.
Oh,
Yuri?
no, that is not my.
You are.
He could work as well.
I think so. They like tea or something. I always see them drinking it. And they try to teach me how to use a sword gun. Pew, pew, pew.
If he's a noble, he has a funny way of showing it. That's just what I'm gonna say on that.
Maybe from different places, people are different. Yeah.
He's threatened to kill me at least over 10 times.
Invite me back to just talk to them. That's not good. Little beastmen, you know, the mostly fairy ones. Is there like a particular smart one among them? I think good to have some diversity in background. Are you talking about like?
You mean like that one over there?
Yes, like one of those. There's a beast. I think I heard that Blaze was a princess.
She must know some diplomatic skills then.
Listen, hey, if you just give me a list of people, I will run around screaming looking for them. Okay, so, I would like you to grab Ventus, Hero. Is right in here in the session today? I didn't see them join.
Yeah, he is.
I'm still loading it.
No, actually, speaking of, I think that Harry may have some information on riding that he might be good as well. So why don't you go get riding as well? I mean, he's just ahead right now, so
Shouldn't be hard to grab.
can do.
I can carry him.
Ventus, Hero, Raiden, Aqua, Yuri, Blaze, and Octarius and Solar. I'd also like to see if you can find another fellow with the big armor and the shield. I don't know his name, but he might be a good bodyguard.
Oh, Reinhardt.
You might as well get Courier.
You going down there?
You can check with Jordy and see if maybe he wants to join. I mean, he's injured right now, but he might be some extra muscle once he's feeling better. You guys can meet us all in the cafeteria. I think that's a good.
Yeah, good area to start would be at the cafeteria.
Or the one with the round like the benches.
Round benches. That one seems a little bit better.
Yeah, whichever one.
We'll head there now then.
Shall we go down there and you are
Sounds like a
interested in
plan.
joining the group?
I found you guys a guy who has muscles and can talk real nice. He talks real smooth, you know? He talks real quick.
I don't know.
Especially the better one. He likes it.
Yeah, don't you hear?
Unfortunately,
Man,
I
you
don't.
need better translations.
Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of detailed models when it comes to Final Fantasy XIV. It's because they directly rip their character model from the game. That's why. I've thought about doing that, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it properly, so... Because I thought about playing a Final Fantasy character on my own. I'm not too into Final Fantasy, but I've played the games, so... I should play the games on stream. I don't remember which Final Fantasies I actually have on Steam. I'll have to look again. I know I have I know I have Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X Chapter 2, but I don't know what other ones I have, because those were two of my favorites.
Hey, bud. Anything going on?
I think he's coming.
Just fine. Raiden.
Oh, you have a point. I'm sorry.
There was last time. Oh, he already jumped off the boat. Don't worry about it. He comes back. He got his pants cut off his arm and he feels like he's dying. Yeah, he'll be back. He vomited and then fell into the ocean.
But he regenerates, right? I thought he regenerates.
He's like a cockroach.
Every time I see these fucking crystals, they're just thrown everywhere. It makes me so mad. I know what they're used for, so I don't like touching them all that much as Isabelle, but I don't think that's... There's a sail in my way. There we go. You gotta be kidding me. Was that there before, or did somebody move it? If I see any other purple crystals around that just magically appear on the floor, I'm gonna cry. Sail. Wait, wrong one, sail. Yeah, I don't know what's going on today. I heard it was mostly just a chill day, so I don't think anything big's gonna happen, especially since they just said that they were gonna require a lot of NPCs. So we'll just wait and see. Ow. Ow. I curled my finger again. I'm gonna cry. It hurts so bad. Would you rather a DM? Whichever you want to do. I'm fine with. If you wanna DM it to me, if you wanna post it in our channel, whatever you want. I do not care.
We get information before we can maybe do distraction to the seeds and for evasive and stuff. Like from Gamerverse. So you okay with one of this?
Oh god, I can't sit. I can't sit on the edge. I go right through the floor. Can I sit? Can I sit on here? Nope, I cannot. I cannot. Okay. So I literally cannot use any of the seats. That's upsetting. If you send it to me via DM, I won't be able to look at it until later, so apologies for that. But if you notice, in my past, in the past episodes, Isabelle spends a lot of time looking out at the ocean because she thinks she's like waiting to see like if she could possibly see like Dodo Airlines flying over, or if she could see like Captain in the ship in his little boat. Because she wants to go home. She also wants to find her friend, so she's just, you know, she's just kind of stuck right now. Wait, so DM will be later, but channel will be... No, I mean, like, I won't be able to look... I can't look at Discord at all right now. So if you DM it to me, or if you post it in a server or anything, I won't be able to look at it right now. I'll have to... It'll have to be later. Yeah. Because if I, like, get out of, if I, what was I gonna say? If I, like, tab out of VRChat and I go into Discord, everything will be even laggier than it is right now, which I don't want, so...
Keyblade master, passed the exam and everything. He's a real pro.
Keyblade master, huh?
And since you are not in VR and you cannot use Discord in the VRC... Yeah.
Action by himself.
Creams.
Cream.
Cream.
Blue's high.
The guy's sonic voice is pretty dark. A lot of people do good. Like I said, everybody here does a fantastic job. You should hear the guy who plays Scout. He does a really good Scout voice. I think in the second episode that I have in my collection of Gamerverse VODs, I'm around Scout more, so you can actually hear how he talks and stuff. He does a very good job. Reinhardt does a really good job. Scout does a good job. Literally everybody I know does a good job.
Should be getting to where y'all are going soon.
Staff to the top deck.
Nice to meet you.
I guess we have a meeting to take care of. So talk to me.
Well, we're changing maps anyway, so let's just get to it.
Exactly, that's why I'm trying to get to it right now.
Alright, get everyone together. I'll talk to them.
Got it!
I like to do negotiation more than fighting.
This is from the captain, right?
Scout has repeatedly beat Mr. Butters with a fish.
Oh! Okay!
Translation.
We're going from...
Mr. Butters is fucking dead.
He died twice today already.
She actually dies from fish. Oh my god.
I'm...
Are we free? Butters died by fish.
I'm free. I don't got no butter prison on this shit.
That's what he gets for puking on me. Just saying.
Alright, everyone, you hear from communication from your people that you need to come up to the top. Big announcement time.
Make our training a lot more interesting.
Heck yeah. I'm ready.
Alright.
Yeah. Depending where we are. I'm curious.
Yep, alright, that's all I had to say. Bye! Thank you, kind sir.
Yo, what's the situation?
Oh, we're docking.
Oh, finally.
I can't see very well.
Mr. Mom.
Just immediately climbs on him. Yeah, my friend Jay actually plays that Sonic, which I didn't realize he was in it as well.
I'm using
But
this outside application to talk to you because you're so loud. Hello. What do they say? 1, 2, 3 eyes on me. I hate that saying. All right. So the captain, as you've been able to tell, Captain Banana, he's been gone. He's on a date with Big Bitch Isabelle, so he's gonna need the ship tonight. Big Bitch Isabelle is just the name that he gives to whoever he's with at the time. There's been too many for y'all to know. So he needs the ship alone with her tonight. So we need to be gone. So we're dropping y'all off in a nearby island. We know that you've all just went through some shit. You're probably hurt or whatever. This place is safe. It's got healers. You'll be fine. It's becoming night soon. Y'all just have a party. Y'all have fun. We'll pick you up whenever the captain's done. Alright, we'll be arriving there any minute. Get your shit. Get off the ship. I'm tired of seeing like 80% of y'all. Y'all really need to fix your models. Alright. We'll get y'all out of here.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Tara, how are you?
I'm good.
I didn't like it.
That was a bad flux. That was bad.
Convenient. There's a portal up here that y'all should walk through, but if y'all run through it, I'll be very upset. Because we don't want to have to request off people. Now, here's another thing, is we need NPCs to set up, so once you load in, just wait there. Y'all went it too fast. Alright, there's too many of y'all to have to request off so many people, so those who went through, you're gonna have to request. I'm dropping another portal, but let's do it one at a time this time, please.
Fuck.
Slowly. 5 seconds is gonna take 2 years, so just slowly start going there. And you'll request. If you can't see the portal, you're just gonna have to request. This is like one of those water park slide rides, you know, you gotta wait sometimes, and then you can go down. Probably. Alright. I'm going in. Y'all can request off of Niku if you need to get in. Another reminder, stay in spawn until you're directed not to be, because we need to set up NPCs. NPCs, you'll be coming with me once I load in. Thank you.
I walked through! I walked through!
We walked fucking through and we're the ones being punished, dog. This is not fair.
I walked through! I was good!
Walked in before it stopped.
Okay, I got my invite.
If I get an invite, I can just drop a portal to,
A stretch, thank you. I'll actually be right back. Hold that thought, chat. I will be
Reminder,
right
if
back.
you can't request, you can search through the social menu or go back to your home, whatever's easier for y'all.
Okay, I'm back. And you can hear me stretching. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you, thank you. Uh-oh. I accidentally opened Minecraft. Fuck, fuck. Cancel, 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 cancel.
I've been awake for a while. Stuck in that room down there, scrubbing with 2 sponges, the whole room clean, and then Captain Banana goes and dirties it, so I have to go back in there, and he locks me in there until it's completely got out.
Non-MP, just real quick, they are, don't worry. Just real quick, want to repeat, if you are not NPCing, do not go past me and Vanitas. Or, that's Ventus, sorry.
Uh-oh.
If you are, feel free to keep on going, Nick will help you.
I mean, but the ship you were cleaning was on fire.
I accidentally opened Minecraft. Fuck! That was a bad idea. Shit. Okay, there we go. I am hungry but short on muns. I, bought groceries recently, because I recently got a Twitch payout, so I recently bought groceries, so I'm fine right now, but... This map looks very familiar. I know I used this map first. I know what this map is for! I think this is the map that they use for Fish RP. which I might join soon. It just depends, because my two friends are talking about having a kid, and they want me to play their kid, so I get to play a little fish gremlin. I'm excited. Flex City Beach, Flex City Bitch. Yeah, it's terrible right now.
Jumping height is the same. I think you should do it.
Get me out of here! The dog might have a straw. You like the boat? The dog over there might have a straw. Oh no, they're like the boat.
What?
I can barely hear people. There's a lot of people talking.
A straw!
No, I don't have a straw.
God damn it. Alright, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Everything is death.
Am I good now? I think I'm good now. The world is no longer freezing.
Punch right in the nuts. Oh my god, Jesus. Hey, Noble. Hey, Noble. Fucking time.
NPCs, we got the okay yet?
Is that Aurora Borealis?
Come on, man, we're not on
There's Josh. There's Josh. There's Joshua.
He took too long. We gave his RA away to somebody else.
The Master Chief in the barrel.
Oh my god,
I'm not mad.
Oh, it's already burning itself.
Alright, NPCs are set up. Feel free to start exploring and have yourself a good time.
Ooh.
Okay, it is worth 260 megabytes.
this is the map that they use for Fish RP. I was right.
Oh, my frames! Oh my
Saw a
god!
sign about a shark? Watch out for shark.
It's fine. We can wrestle a shark.
I mean, this reminds me of home. Hey, there is a shark up there. Hey, there's a... Hey guys, there is a shark up here.
Aurora Borealis at this time of day.
Ooh.
Oh my god, please stop. Stop with the flux. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I actually recognize this map because they use this for Fish RP, and I really like the map. I think the map's like fucking gorgeous. Is that my shark husbando? Please say it is. That's my shark husbando! Mmm. There's Octodad.
5 years old. 6, I think. I'm tired. Come with me. Come with me. Something.
I'm here to protect blood.
Alright, those who want a great tour of this place, feel free to follow me.
Oh my god, Sans is here.
Oh, you speak.
I'm following you, my husband.
The other people I'm going to be giving the tour to those who want one.
Wow, skeleton.
Hey.
Okay, I am in a.
Alright. This is Isle Olympia. A great home away from home.
Oh, is that another water person?
Hi there, we have those people we were told about.
A lot more than I was expecting, that's for damn sure.
There, bud.
They all seem nice though.
Keep your weapon away.
This is everyone, this is Undyne, the great warrior of our town.
Hello!
Nice to meet you, Noah.
It's a pleasure
You're
to
full of
meet you.
shit sometimes. Yeah, whatever. I'll be keeping an eye on you, group. As far as I'm concerned, you're all on thin ice. Get out of my way. What?
I don't like ice. It's cold. And
That's
it
proud.
weakens me.
Oh my god,
A little bit rude. What group isn't trouble though? Only boring ones.
Like people take one look at me and go, oh, look, a creepy gifter.
Practically, these places are just for sleeping and keeping your things. We don't have a lot of stuff.
is that map perpetually? Yes, I think it is. I think there's a night version and then there's a day version, if I remember correctly. And this is the night version.
This place really is like Egypt.
More like a. I think it's meant to be like water. Filled with water, though. More like we're in Atlantis, but it's in. Well,
Actually, it is more like Greece. You're right. You're kind of right about
What's Greece?
So yes, this is where my sister and I sit, just for the day when talking, of course. But it's more of a formal thing. Ever since everything that's happened, we haven't been able to find our king, our father. So until we find him, we are the ones who are in charge. Trying to help out anyone who wants to stay here, mostly Seaple.
Seaple. Seaple! I like that, Seaple. I'm gonna keep following my husband.
Your city looks beautiful. How old is this place?
Well, I can say that a lot of us haven't been here too long, but just from a little bit of research, it kind of seems like it's been here a while. We do get most of our resources from the sea. The sea is a great resource
Like-
of bioluminescence,
I'm not too
making
big
it
on the
great for
sea.
making a
Reminds me
beautiful
of
city at the
someplace.
night.
Oh, yeah, there is a lot
Do
of
you know
biology.
something? Well, I mean, that's my name, so now
This
I'm
might be a
going
little
to do
tight
something.
squeeze for some of y'all. I know I'm just a little big. Fair enough, yeah. This is going to be the Capitol building. This is where we'll have some of our small events together. Really more of a so this is going to be something I'm gonna have to warn y'all about. This is where we keep our practical mascots, our great friend, Bill. Be careful when walking onto that plank. At any time if this is pushed, it goes away. But it's usually just used to put food on there to feed Bill. Now don't worry, he won't eat ya. He's mostly vegetarian.
Mostly.
Bill?
We could check that out too. Either way, excuse me, we can keep going.
Oh, I see it. That's pretty big.
Don't worry, if we fall, still for keep faster. Fine.
How long have you all been on the travel?
For a
I
couple
don't have a new one,
days.
so
Maybe.
it's probably more better if you ask them.
Quite able of yourself to walk on the two platform.
Can I stand on it? Oh, I don't like standing.
Well, yeah, any of you afraid of the water, or y'all want to take a quick dive? I usually dive from here. We can go back around if need be.
I feel like this could kill someone. I'm gonna take it.
It's safe waters. It's actually very buoyant with the salt intake.
Do you want me to hold you?
Salt water. That makes sense.
Just in case.
I'll be fine, thank you.
But you can't swim.
Well, as long
Wait, is it even
yeah,
shallow?
you can't swim though.
I'm just
right?
gonna hold my breath.
Nope, but they said it was fine, right?
Now, there's a little bit of sea life that helps with the standing on the water, but it helps a bit.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
It's not that.
It's okay. You can't hurt yourself falling into this.
It's interesting how the water here works. Alright.
You got it,
Bezo.
Come on, Basil, yeah! Oh, nice landing.
Nice job, kiddo.
This is some magical water or something. I don't know. Like
It looks deep, but we're
Alright. Yes, you can tell that there's a high buoyancy of salt in the water here, making it easier to stand on. But we do have some creatures in here that can help with the properties. It's not something you'll find a lot everywhere.
indeed.
Alright, we'll be going on this way now.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my god.
Yes. Alright, seems like y'all found it.
Since there's people already here.
Yeah.
Send them what it is. Sans? Is that a skeleton?
You know what we say about spinning, Matt?
That is a
what do you mean? It's not
skeleton.
spinning.
It's perfectly so.
I guess we're close to the time anyway. It's more of a way to see how the harvest is gonna go. Isn't that right, Sense?
Yep. Hey, you totally got this. I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Alright, either way, enjoy the tree. Those individuals, some can actually feel power from this tree. It's a great source of mana for those who use it.
And Sans vanished. Oh well. He just vanished.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, great tree then.
What is a stone that is in the middle?
Just something that we use every now and then. It's a way to guide the nearby mana to see how our harvest is gonna come out. Kind of give us a warning if we need to do a little bit more.
If someone like says, "Look at that octopus guy," I'm gonna be like, "What do you mean? That's just a normal guy."
Are you the prince guy I heard talking about?
Yes, name is
Sora, don't be rude. This is my husband.
My sister Mifa.
Oh yeah, sure. Nice to meet you, Sidon. Name's Sora. Yeah, probably.
Ah, great to meet you.
Sure.
I'll take that as yeah.
The group here is a great one here. Many good friends I can see.
Oh, right. Sam said something about he was called because you needed water users. I can use water magic if you need help with anything.
Water magic?
I might have to call upon you soon.
I can also do water magic.
You can tell a lot of our
Just let me
people
know
who
how I
live
can
here
help.
are more aquatic based. I will let you know.
For what reason do you need it? But for what reason are you looking for water users?
She didn't come along. Yeah.
It's really more of my meat, but
Let me go check. Check out that temple looking thing over there. I'm interested as well.
Ooh, excuse me.
more of a connection with the water around us.
It I'm also capable of controlling the water itself. If that
Very
might help.
useful. And your name is?
Jack.
Ah, wonderful. Alright, well those on the tour, we should be getting closer to our more final spots, and other than that, it's the rest of the exploration of you all. We'll be going on over here across the bridge. Great meeting y'all.
Likewise.
The pusher's horse.
We always enjoy friends coming here, especially to get away from the chaos that's outside.
Hey, you said that woman up on the bridge was a great warrior of yours? Your best warrior?
You're talking about our champions.
Yeah.
So, my sister,
This
Mifa,
looks like
how
such
great
a
she
peaceful
is.
place. This looks like such a peaceful place.
See?
How often do you really need warriors?
Really, not that much. There's some part that we can't quite understand that helps keep this place safe. And we like to think that this is part of it. These are our religious ruins. Many of us come from different worlds, as we've been able to tell, and there's many beliefs that come from those. So we kind of use this as a shared place of all religions. Where I come from, the symbol of the Triforce here is something that we find important that helps protect us from the three gods of Hylia. Other than that, you can see other symbols. You might not be familiar. Whoa, I certainly seem to get following, but yes, Link, the Hylian, who could forget? The grandest champion of all. Is he here?
I think so.
Yeah.
He is part of our group, so he must be here.
Yeah.
Wow, grand! Perfect. Well, at the end of this, I might try to go find him.
It seems that you know him, but this is really our first time being here, though.
Well, Link, same as my sister, we all come from the same place. He was the one who helped after the Great Calamity.
Interesting. So it seems that we are in Link's world? We're somehow back.
This isn't exactly where we're from. It's more of a home that we adapted away from home. But the Great Calamity, where we come from, Hylia, Hyrule, or wherever you are from, we didn't quite take it from anywhere else. With this great world that we all exist in now was created from the collaboration of all our worlds mushed together. There wasn't really anyone using it, and a lot of these buildings weren't even here. We're the ones who found the land and decided to build what we could to create a home.
Pretty nice.
Return home.
Better than the inside of a...
It is quite a pretty place, I must say.
I'll build it.
Giant
You have to
moon.
take this home.
Shame they go to that.
Can I do?
It's real, it's more of a magic.
If it's so everyone can complete their mission, I'm
Who
fine.
are used to that kind of sight feel more at home.
Appreciate it.
I guess a lot of people appreciate it.
Learn into the words I know.
Very impressed with the way you guys have achieved.
These two moons or that planet moon?
I think that's just a planet. That's a planet. That should be the planet soon. And that should be another one of the
It's scary close to us.
It's dark, right?
Or maybe it's just really
From what I hear, that planet over there is just an illusion.
An illusion?
Oh.
Oh, they want this...
Oh, it's a pretty illusion.
Yeah, I guess.
I've seen so much town and ruin in the fading.
Oh man.
It's
Quite a climb. Those are the clouds.
Why didn't I not take a screenshot of this?
Let's see if this works.
Are you kidding me? I'm out of photo frames. Are you kidding me? Come on. Wait, not
I have a bunch of films.
I'm taking a screenshot. Oh god, I shouldn't have done that.
Pretty nice.
I shouldn't have taken a screenshot. Oh god, everything froze.
I can almost hold it in my palm.
He just just like reloads the camera.
Pretty cool.
Alright, there you go.
I'm more curious what's up there.
And
Where? All over there? Where the trees are?
Perfect. This is definitely going to be the next piece of graffiti art that I'm doing next.
Thank you.
Are you a silver top?
Oh no, I just well, okay. I only remember was I ended up having a camera here and some other graffitis before I met all of you guys, so they said they will help me to remember things and
forgot I almost ran you over. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. I was very excited that.
I'll just go.
It won't.
Very important member of the council.
For being warriors, we're always so used to so much devastation and destruction, death and battle. Yet when we finally get to break, everything seems so distant.
alright. Can you believe that's an illusion over there?
Illusion or not, still quite beautiful. Something you could stare at all day, all night.
Could you do me a favor? Can you give me like a very thick pose? Like, give like a superhero pose.
I can almost hold it with my own two hands.
Listen, I do graffiti art, trust me. Listen. It's not like a...
People wonder why I can't stand damn outsiders.
Plop, 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 plop.
Oh, hello!
Plop, 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 plop.
Blub blub!
Plop, plop. Plop, plop, plop.
Blub 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 blub.
Plop, 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 plop.
Blub!
I know we're here at a party and all, but I just want to sit on and relax a bit. Oh my god,
I don't know what I told the fish to do.
Oh, damn it, the lag.
view.
I wish I can stay here for a bit. As a vacation spot to take a break home from game chaos and all that. Everyone dying.
Are there? Well, there's my pet rock Hector, and then there's the fish. I can't count. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, but this place is
It's huge for sure. I'm force place over there. Lots of talking about it. This is undying.
Great warrior. I think either he wants you to shake it in, or
When they do arise, undying can take care of it.
Wait, does it only say like one word?
I'm gonna go explore this map a little bit as Isabelle. Mostly because I've been on the map before, but I haven't like fully explored it, so I just wanted to take a look at everything as Isabelle, just see what everything's like. Okay. Don't know who that is.
wandering around, exploring, and I didn't see you, honestly, so. Because the world keeps freezing in my peripheral vision.
By the way, your voice sounds very staticky.
Oh, I got you. Hold up. Come on, come on. Work with me, work with me. What about now?
There we go. Good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go and help my ally, Monica. She's it's stranded under the waterfall. I'm gonna try and help her out.
Oh
You
no.
can join me if you want.
Okay.
She ain't going anywhere with him. Fuck you. Fuck you, Yuri. Hey, I don't trust you. Like, she wants to go, but at the same time, she's just like, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you.
Hello? Hi, have you seen my brother Sidon? He looks just like me, but, like, way taller and... Oh!
He's right there!
Interesting.
There's a fight breaking out. I need you to help.
A fight.
There might be a...
Oh no.
Who's fighting? Between, this gentleman, Vanitas and, she, like, points to her forehead, like, making, like, little horns. Like, I believe his name was Ito. By the gate. Where?
Let it happen. Let it happen. Let it happen. It's unavoidable.
We mustn't let them fight.
It's either they fight now or later. This fight is unavoidable. They've been bickering
It's
for
not
a
great
while.
to do it here.
No, this is a place of peace.
I will not stand for fighting.
Over there by the bridge where I healed you.
Of course, this way,
Yes.
please.
Please go, Mifa. I might be able to catch that later.
We can deal with it.
Shall we continue then?
Those two weaklings aren't of any threat. Come on.
I vote we bite someone's ankles. Isabelle wouldn't do that. Intentionally.
No, I haven't. I've just been looking around because I lost someone. Apparently, Monica's stuck on a waterfall. And I forgot where the waterfall is.
I know where it is. We can reach it. We'll go together.
Yeah, please come with me because the person who told me is someone I really don't trust. They tried to kill me over 10 times already. Yuri, I think is his name.
Probably no. Try to steal my gun.
Yeah, he's threatened to skin me a couple times.
I'm guessing one of those needs to sleep.
I'm having trouble sleeping anyway, so it's not like I feel in danger when I'm asleep.
Have you seen Monica? I believe she's in the water. Looks like we need to play together.
What's up? I'm sure she's alright. Good luck, though. I can perhaps power as is. I mean, he heals with you, so I don't think there's much I could do.
Possibly go wrong. Well, except for the
Okay. I mean, I can at least look out, I guess.
Thanks. Just let the others know. We've been given information from the
I heard either stranded on top or somewhere around it. I don't remember what Yuri said. I was more worried that he was gonna randomly kick me or something, honestly. Yeah, he's not nice. Especially to me.
Well, hopefully that'll change. I think everyone deserves to be treated well.
Literally the first day I showed up on the island, he threatened to skin me.
Oh, jeez. Well, I don't see any. What the hell? Maybe you could try going the other way around. If the water's deep enough, you could probably just take a plunge.
Oh, we did earlier.
Oh, there he goes.
We did earlier. It's very bouncy down there.
How did Monica get stuck, anyway?
I know there is a way to get to the waterfall because that was the way we took during the tour, but I think she found a way to just get herself stuck on it. Or under it. Or over it.
Oh. Hopefully she gets out of that. That doesn't sound very fun.
Yeah. I still have to find a straw for her because apparently she's looking for a straw.
Well, maybe you could ask where they can have one. I don't think they would, though, but worth a try.
Alright, well, if it's not anywhere near here, then maybe it's over here on the other side?
You could probably safely walk down instead of taking a jump into the water.
Yeah, I did that once. I don't think I'm up for doing it again.
I still don't see it. It's probably over there somewhere. I had to guess.
Over where?
Well, you can kind of step down here. Not too far of a drop. Another one. Be careful.
I'll be fine. I'll just slide down here.
That way. And then...
Oh, there's the waterfall. Well, are you okay?
It's alright. There you go. Here's the waterfall, but I don't see Monica.
Maybe she got out.
Nothing in there. Maybe she got herself unstuck. Let's hope it's what happened.
Maybe.
Oh, there's a cave up underneath here.
Ooh.
Oh, and it just leads back outside, but that's cool.
Yeah, it is
found
cool.
Something interesting today.
Yeah.
Blup, blup, blup.
Oh, hi! Blup, blup!
Blup, blup.
Blup, blup!
Is this something you needed this
Blup, blup,
for?
blup. Blup, blup, blup.
I don't understand what it's saying.
Do you understand what he's saying?
No.
Oh dear.
I was saying blup 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 earlier, and I was really scared because I was afraid I was gonna accidentally insult them.
Oh, well, it doesn't look like you did, considering they seem to have sought you out.
Blup, blup.
Blup blup.
Weird. It seems to understand us, but not we can't understand them.
Blup.
Oh.
There it goes.
Oh, there it goes.
Odd little fellow.
Yeah, a little bit. I've never really met a fish that could talk.
That Roxas over there all by himself. Wonder what he's doing over there.
Oh, where?
Way over there. Sorry, I can see quite a ways away.
Oh.
Maybe we should go say hello. What do you think?
Okay.
Alright. It shouldn't be that long of a swim. There's probably a better way to cross, but, I mean, it's pretty shallow.
Uh-huh. He sploosh. Ooh, jellyfish.
Oh, how lovely.
Oh, those are massive starfish. Oh my gosh.
Looks like they do a really good job of taking care of the water here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder what's going on over there on top of that rock. Who knows? Maybe a bunch of them just went climbing.
Well, I really wish I had my glasses so I could see better.
Well, there's just a lot of people over here at this rock. It's not that big of a deal. I might have just climbed up there or something. Anyways, let's go head to rocks this way, don't we?
Okay.
Hold on. 2DM me. There you go, sorry I was checking your messages.
No, you're fine. I got one the exact same time you did and I got scared.
Oh, he's fucking dead. He is dead over here.
Oh, okay. I can't believe he's dead.
He's fucking dead.
Oof.
Oh well, that's odd. I guess he's taking a nap. Maybe you should leave him to it.
Yeah. Interesting position for a nap. Okay.
It's alright. Oh my god, he came back as soon as we started walking over.
We saw nothing.
We saw nothing. Alright, there he is. He's back.
He has risen.
He looked at us for a second. He looked at us and went into the bush.
Did we just witness something?
I'm not gonna freeze him. That was I guess.
Yeah, okay. I don't know why, that just kind of felt like a horror movie scenario where they look at you and they go, "You saw nothing," and then they just slink into the bushes.
You didn't see anything. It's coming back around. This is new tide coming back around.
Oh. Hello! I thought that was a meteor!
Hello, Blastoise.
Blastoise.
Hello!
Oh, where do you want to go now? We've got a lot of an island left to explore. That is, if something you want to continue exploring. You said you had to find a straw, so maybe it's best if you look for that.
Yeah, Probably. I don't. I don't know if straws would be on the island though, because straws aren't really the best for oceans. We always use the safe ones back on my island. The ones that are either made out of metal or cardboard.
Well, you see, back home, where I'm from, we had this really nice restaurant, and while they do have straws, they make sure that they're biodegradable. So that way, if they do end up in the water outside on our beaches, because we live on an island after all, the creatures won't be bothered by it.
Same here.
You know? That's good. It's important to keep the environment looking so beautiful, or else we'll see places like this going away.
Yeah, my home island was starting to look a little barren when my friend left.
Hopefully things will get better soon.
Hopefully. If I'm able to find them and ask them why they left, then maybe they can actually come back home.
I'm sure they will. I think it's important that you're searching for them. They'll see how much effort you put in to find them, and they definitely won't say no.
Like, I'm sure they had a good reason, but... Well, you lost your memories too?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I remember things about my home, but not necessarily what I was doing before all this. I just woke up one day, and next thing I know, I'm here with all of you. On one hand, I do really enjoy my time here, but on the other hand, I can't help but wonder just what was I chasing? What happened?
I think the plane I was on crashed. I think. Because that's where I was going on a plane.
I think we all ended up here differently. I just wish I could remember how I got here, at least. For all I know, it's the Crystal Tower's doing. You see, back home, we have this wonderful place called the Crystal Tower. It's remained sealed off for ages. And I believe before I got sent here, I was on some sort of expedition to hopefully unseal the Crystal Tower and explore it. But I can't really remember if I actually went in there or not. Who was with me? Hopefully I can figure out why I was sent here and what happened. Because I would love to go see the Crystal Tower in person, explore its secrets, and learn why it still exists today. It supposedly has a lot of power and information from centuries ago. It'd be amazing if you had a resource like that here. Bring it up because looking at this place over here, that palace, really does remind me of the Crystal Tower. At least the illustrations that I've seen of it.
It is really pretty.
It is.
I'll actually be right back. I gotta go to the little dog's room real quick.
Going invisible. Oh, you know what? I'm respawning. Oh god, oh god. I'm respawning. You do not see me. I am under the bed. Be right back, chat. I'm back and I hear yelling. I hear in-character yelling.
I will make sure each and every single person suffer. Just like how I suffered. You people, those were the only pieces that made me feel human retard. And yeah, you all called me things, huh? Do you see why, in Kyrie's words, she thinks I can be changed? Wrong. There is no salvation for me. I was born in your whole eclectic and poison society. And I took people who felt like me, empty inside, shunned, unappreciated, disrespected, and felt like they were worthless. And I rebuild them.
Is this Riku or Roxas? I can't tell.
Rebuild. That's why Kingdom Hearts will be mine. And I will finish what he started. No matter how much they act like they're all family, they act like they're friends. At the end of the day, you are still the same. The same old story. Shunned and disillusioned. All it could ever be is a lying story, a lying fairy tale. And I guess every hero needs a villain. So others may die for my rebirth, for my immortality.
Someone's gone cuckoo.
I only got 5 lives, and all of you I could give a damn about. Cause you all didn't give me the same. The incarnate. Sometimes I feel like he is
Well,
here.
you know what? We'll get it later. Let's get it out of RP. Okay, let's get that out of RP.
Yeah,
So,
let's
continue
get
on
it out of RP.
stargazing.
We gotta walk back though because that's where we were gonna do stargazing.
In general, yeah.
Sorry, I totally wasn't listening in to someone ranting in character.
They can't save me. No one can.
Can I?
And the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he doesn't exist.
I suppose we should join the others then.
Stay well.
And you as well.
Thank you again.
I'm just gonna say right now, one of those people over there, their mind's gone bye-bye. That's all I'm gonna say. They're saying some pretty scary things. Yeah, they were kind of like going on a tangent. Something about the Kingdom Hearts would be theirs or whatever. And then they're just like, immortality, I have 5 lives. I don't know. It was kind of scary to listen to.
Were they a dark-haired robed one?
They're over that way. I think that's Blastoise over there. They were over that way.
Oh. I see. The child that was fighting earlier with a white-haired older one.
Don't need to worry about this. I'll handle it, okay? So have fun. Take it easy.
Okay. Thank you.
Close your head to them. Enjoy.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Oh, excuse me.
Hey
Hey, just forgot to make this stated for those who may have fallen without being told. If you go into the shark tank, it's only teleporting you away. It's not eating you, so you're not getting hurt or eaten at all. Yeah, thanks.
Remember, if you fall in a shark tank, you'll be fine. You fall into a shark tank, you'll be fine. You won't die. Where is everybody?
You got a great group of friends, all pretty strong and dependable.
About that,
Do you feel like you're what? What do you mean about that?
I overheard someone going on a tangent, and it was kind of scary to listen to.
Oh, really? Do you know who it was?
No, I know that they got into a fight earlier with Mr. Ito. But they were going on a tangent about something called the Kingdom Hearts, immortality, and how he had no purpose in life or whatever. I'm not really sure. It was really scary though, so I ran away.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember the name. Did they have like a helmet?
I don't know.
Yeah, bingo.
They were too far away, and I don't have my glasses, so I couldn't see who it was.
Well, alright, hang on then. Seems like a lot of us had a pretty rough day or pretty bad stuff happen, so... story time with Sora. So... going over a lot of stuff, you know, the Kingdom Hearts stuff. It's from my home. Mine and Riku's, so... yeah, I'm pretty familiar with that.
Guys.
See... back home, I'm assuming it was Vanitas talking. He wasn't always the nicest of people. He could be a little rude sometimes, and we actually fought on a few occasions. He's kind of a bad guy where I'm from, and, you know, bad guys have to fight the good guys. So, we fought before. Yeah, Vanitas is kind of a bad guy where I'm from. So, right. So do you guys know Ventus? Kind of looks like Roxas, but has like a armor plate in his arm? Right. So, Vanitas is the darkness of Ven. He's the pure darkness ripped out of his heart and made whole. And that's why he's so mean and, you know, has a lot of negative emotions, because he is pure darkness. There's no light in him. How he was made. However, you know, I used to think that darkness was just all that. All bad, evil, mean, but it's not always bad stuff. I mean, usually the stuff that I fought is bad, but there's good in darkness too. Like Riku here. He's got a bunch of control over darkness, and he's one of the nicest people I know. But I think Vanitas struggles with believing in himself and finding a purpose. He was made to make Kingdom Hearts, so I think he struggles with having that taken away from him here. Zemnis has thought about trying to make it, and I don't know. Zemnis is also a bad dude from my own universe as well. Sorry, I thought should have mentioned that, but I think the important thing to think. Yeah, there's a lot of bad people from my universe here that are getting along a lot better than, you know, they do back at home. Because I am stretching profusely. There we go. Now. Sorry about that. a lot of them I fought, and a lot of them I defeated before. Vanitas, Sayax, Haxel, even Roxas on occasion. Heck, even Riku I fought before. And I beat up, not to beat around the bush, so you know, I'm pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, though, that's because they didn't really have a choice. A lot of the time, these people have been led astray by really, really bad things, so that's what we're here to fight. Think of it like this. The universe is the biggest of bad people, right? It's trapping us here, giving us these counters, and, well, it's taking us all away from our home. That's the big bad guy we all gotta fight. And even though some of us might be a little scary at times, we've all got the same goal in mind. Each other's interests at heart. Even while some might not agree with that initially, they've got to come to terms with it eventually. So even if people are acting a little scary around you, don't be too frightened. And if things do get bad, just come get me, okay? I'll make sure no one here gets harmed as long as I'm around. I mean, I'm a guardian of the light. It's basically my job, so rely on me, okay?
Okay.
I think one of your friends said Sora.
Hey, Roxas.
Hey.
Oh, that's right.
Oh?
Mr. Sora, Mr. Chief was looking for you, Mr. Riku.
Oh, he was? Oh, I guess we'll have to go find him in a bit.
These beaches suck.
He was up there earlier, but I don't know if he's moved since then.
That'll have to do.
Are
you saving
Well, we can stay put for a little bit. I'm sure if he's looking for us, he'll find us eventually. We're pretty out in the open. So then, you three, how have you found this little city so far?
Oh, it's super pretty.
Seashell collection.
Oh, it's great. Sparked many ideas to make some graffitis.
Also, the princess is super nice.
When I
Yeah, she is.
Shion would collect them and leave them by my pillow.
Seems like they're pretty
yeah,
powerful.
I remember
Reminds me of
that.
the Princesses of Heart back home.
Kind of like a good luck charm. Always
Yeah.
had a shot.
Still haven't met this princess.
That's cool.
Seen the prince. Or
I think it was the one Link was talking to back when we teleported past at the beginning. The smallest.
I think it was. Never introduced myself though.
Maybe I should start collecting.
Yeah, they
too.
seemed a little busy talking. I think they know each other,
Maybe.
so I didn't want to
Pocket-
interrupt.
Pocket is full of ice cream.
Yeah. This entire place is really cool.
Got one
Reminds
to
me of the
spare.
Love Worlds I visited. And,
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, some of you guys aren't too familiar with traveling different worlds, so how are you holding up with looking around and seeing other planets and big moons all over the place?
Well, it's very surreal.
The guy in purple.
I'll say that.
Machine or something to produce the ice cream.
But it's still really pretty.
Really?
Yeah, it is pretty.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I did manage to take a
More
picture.
insult the merrier.
It takes like a piece of nice photo of like of a good view of the place. Yeah, here you go. I took a picture of the nice view from behind you right there. I was standing in the edge and I took a really nice photo. It was nice.
Wow. Super good. Hey, Rico, you have one.
Nope, never mind. Coming. Hey, you guys made it.
Heyo.
Yeah, it's a pretty good photo.
Yeah, sorry.
Seems like everyone's gathering.
Hi. How you doing, Miss Isabelle?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
Go.
Oh, when you get a chance.
Oh, sorry for not getting. You're looking just as cute as ever. Always love what he did with your hair.
Oh, thank you. You look really pretty too.
Isn't she cute, Emil?
I actually haven't met her actually, but
from you.
she's so cute.
Oh.
Hello.
This is Isabelle. Yes, you
Hello,
can see
Isabelle.
her.
The water cave thing if y'all want to go celebrate with them.
Oh yeah, Fire Man, I would like to go where everyone else is right now. I'm a bit lost at the moment.
As you can see, her hair up here looks like a bell. That's why she is a bell.
I get it. That's so cute though. Our pet.
Thank you.
Round up.
Oh, they got me. They got me.
Stay still.
Roxas, we're gonna go to some party thing. You wanna come along?
Thank you. I'm totally immersed.
Oh, are we going somewhere else?
Maybe we should ask Eat though.
I guess we're going somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Just lift you up using psychokinesis.
Come with us. Yeah, he's still funny. Just to make it easy for your friend. He just told us the way here and gather people here.
That bright blue hair is really hard to miss.
I guess the same goes for me and my friends, right?
Yeah. Let's see, Basil. Speaking of Basil, where did he go?
Waiting on a few more friends, but if you want to go ahead, Isabelle, we'll catch right up.
Okay.
What'd you say, Roxy?
I think there might be some stupid questions.
Oh. Doggy paddle, doggy paddle, doggy paddle, doggy paddle. Oh, Basil, Mary's looking for you.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, she's over that way, near where the temple was. That's where I last saw her.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey Graham, you find that healer yet? That is not what I did. Yeah, I'm bilingual.
You're glowing.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh wait, no, you meant I get the joke. This is a thing in my world called Dragon Install. It's a form change for me. I'm kind of stuck like this for a little bit.
Oh, okay. As long as it doesn't hurt you, I guess.
Oh no, it doesn't hurt. He's screaming in agonizing pain in his head.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine.
Okay. You know what? I give up. I'm just gonna shut my brain off until we go home. I want to forget everything that happened today. Everything.
But the place is so pretty. Why would you want to forget about it?
Evil fish.
Evil fish?
Evil fish. I don't know why they said that I insulted their mother. I did no such thing.
That's what they said.
I mean,
I'm a good person. That motherfucker started talking like Virgil. I started panicking. I'm like, I will save people. Like, I'm not. What?
No, I mean, I kind of know what you do.
Do you not understand fish language?
Right?
No, I wasn't saying fish stuff. It wasn't. It was speaking in fucking English. Its voice got 4 octaves deeper. Reverb happened. The pits of hell opened, and it just started speaking English.
Anyway,
I swear to God, I wish I was joking.
I think he's losing it.
I think he is too. Yeah, I think he is.
I don't drink. I don't do drugs.
This guy's crazy.
Don't think that would make me fucking.
This guy's crazy. He's actually making a lot more sense than I think everyone else is when it comes to that fish. I've seen
fucking evil.
I think Ryu and Dante need to go to bed somewhere. I think they haven't been sleeping.
Well, I haven't either, but I've been okay.
Kai, you and your 10-year-old wife need to listen to me, okay?
Wait, what?
It's evil.
My wife is 10,000 years old.
Oh, okay.
Years, it's complicated.
Oh.
Hey, you want some orange Joe?
Oh, sure, thank you.
Here, it's orange juice and coffee.
Oh, that's interesting. Thank you.
It's my favorite drink.
I'm okay. The only thing that makes me feel crazy is the fact that no one fucking believes me. That fish is the evilest thing I've ever encountered.
Just relax. We don't have to fight anyone so far. Why don't you just...
Yeah, a fight already happened earlier. Let's not have another one happen. Oh my god, this is actually really good.
I can't relax. I can't.
See, even he's saying relax and have a good time.
What's Orange Joe?
Wait.
What is this?
You can understand the octopus?
What? That's not an octopus, that's a normal man! What do you mean?
But legitimately, the fish. Look me in my eyes after everyone left. I said, hello, Mr. Fishy.
Like half the people are like playing along with like the gimmick, and half the people are just like, hey, look, an octopus.
This is a normal gentleman.
Yeah, this is a normal person, what do you mean? It's a human.
Yeah, you see?
No, it's not. It's an octopus in a suit.
You are. How dare you? And I'm just a guy with that looks like a pirate. Yes, he's married. He has a wife and kids.
Oh, congratulations!
He has a wife and kids. Yes, congratulations, by the way. I'm also a father.
Pause. Run back. I just
Yeah,
need
it
to
is
say
rough
this.
sometimes.
Fish looked me in my eyes. I said, hello, Mr. Fish. And he looked at me and said, 24 hours.
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy.
You sound a little bit crazy.
I'm just gonna keep drinking this Orange Joe!
More questionable of this stuff.
You don't understand. He looked me in my eyes. He told me about how the end is coming and none of us will be spared. You don't understand.
That's nothing to joke about.
It isn't anything to joke about.
I don't believe he would be joking about.
I'm just gonna grab Ty and start fucking shaking him. I'm not joking.
He's gonna put you down, kick you up, put you next to Ryu. Calm down. We are here as guests. They have no quarrels with us. Just calm down.
I can't, man, I can't. Whatever it is, wherever that thing is, it is a danger to society as a whole.
Listen, I'll do the rock face to you, and then you better calm down.
Uh-oh.
I'm more of a Vin Diesel guy myself.
I see you like family. What's up?
I heard something from.
Oh no, you fucking ain't my family. I'm looking for my brother Virgil, so I can off his list, throat, kick him down the hill.
So, apparently, there's been a strange group that attacked some children called Koopoings, which would have
Those are the people.
Something we encountered the first.
Those are the people that we were.
Yes.
We were after. Those people.
So, a group of kings seem to know about this. I don't believe we attacked any of them, though, to my understanding. The only one I saw, we never attacked.
I have no.
But I don't believe it was us, but there was a group that supposedly has attacked them. So either someone has lied and said that we've attacked them, or there's a different group that is attacking them.
This is some new information and insight, I guess. Now that we know this information, we could tell the others. But for now, let's just have a nice resting day. It's been a while since we've just relaxed.
I would like to take the time to get used to having my arm working again. Doesn't hurt for a change. We should definitely try to remember and have that.
Thank God it's gone.
Can we not just...
The form is still very new to me.
Ah, so it's sort of a new power you have. I sort of understand.
Yes. I won't lie, it does kind of hurt my arm a little bit afterwards and my whole entire right side, but that's probably because of this world, and I have a quarter of it left.
I suppose the more you use it, the more you adjust it, you could
That's true. Why is he in a shopping cart?
I don't know!
Where is he going?
I don't know!
Why? He got taken away. What happened?
Did we just witness a kidnapping?
I hope
Yeah, I hope not either. He has a wife and kids. That'd be really sad.
I feel bad. That's like me dying in front of Sin.
I should make another note. That boy with the black hair and the robes. I don't know his name.
Vanitas.
And the one with the long white hair. The man, I don't know what he is.
Mr. Ito?
Yeah, I believe that's him. He has horns on his
yeah.
forehead. Not much of a shirt. Yes, him. Well, they engaged in a fight earlier, which I believe the princess and her brother broke up, but she also went to go speak to him over at the beach when he was rambling on about something about Kingdom Hearts and immortality.
Yeah, I told Sora about that, and he kind of explained it to me, so, yeah.
You actually got an explanation for that?
Kind of. Just kind of explained how a lot of people from his world that are here were considered bad people, and now we're just kind of all stuck together and stuff like that.
I mean, that's kind of the same issue with me and Chaos right now. Happy Chaos is an enemy in my world, but now we're all buddy-buddy. Just for now, until we get back.
Well, is there anyone that I should keep an eye on, like Chaos or the...
Chaos has seemed to be changed a little bit in this world. I have no idea about all the other people. Maybe you should ask around.
I know Yuri has threatened to kill me several times. You should probably keep an eye on him.
Yes.
I've already had
even though he's a part of the negotiation team, I still would like to keep a close eye on him.
Negotiation? I'm sorry?
He's on the negotiation team. Graha and me have decided to make a negotiation team. Essentially, instead of resolving things in fights starting off, and we decided that we would go in first to see if we can talk out the situation and to avoid fighting, actually.
Okay, alright. I trust your judgment.
Do we perhaps have...
Don't worry, I can assure you it'll be fine.
...dedicated to combat and to be ready for battle?
Basically, anyone who's not on the negotiation team is the combat team.
So, perhaps, do we have a means to communicate with them directly?
We're still working things out. We've only just formed the
Good
group.
job. I'm
We
proud
actually
of you.
haven't
Also,
really
welcome
talked
to the
about
stream.
logistics yet. I'm sure when the time comes, we'll make a decision.
In the meantime, I'm more than happy to work to help you all provide an escort for negotiating.
Oh, there's the shopping cart.
Oh no. I don't like how this is going. I'm kind of concerned.
Yeah, I am a little, yeah. Oh no.
There's trees up there.
No idea, actually.
Well, that's new.
I mean, the gentleman from earlier is back, so maybe they'll be okay.
Oh, it's
Oh yeah, oh okay.
I was worried I was going to have to hunt down the small thing. What did you say it was called again?
Oh, my form?
No, the metal basket on wheels.
Oh, that's a shopping cart.
Mhm.
I was worried I was going to have to hunt down the shopping cart.
Out of character, I forget that like he is from like a time where there is nothing like convenience stores and shit. Like I forget that Notorious is actually just an old fucking knight. He doesn't know what a shopping cart is, so he thinks it's a fucking monster.
Dante tried to hand me a calling card with a phone number on it earlier.
Oh my god.
It was funny. Well, anyway, I suppose as long as it's not hurting anyone.
I wonder how Mr. Banana's evening is going.
Why did he feel the need to throw us off the ship while he did whatever personal matters he was attending to? Seems very unprofessional for a ship captain.
Seem also very unholy, so I don't want to think. Unholy, 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 unholy.
I'm glad I fluxed, because I didn't hear that.
Unholy, Shadow the Hedgehog. Unholy.
Look at me. Do I look holy to you?
Very, very unholy.
Did you just turn dark?
Yes. No, I'm fine. No, I don't want to fight you. I can also turn pink.
Oh!
I like pink.
You can change your colors. Impressive.
I feel like I'm at a rave right now.
Happy chaos. Yes.
Wonderful. I'm gonna go babysit a drunk white hedgehog.
Have fun.
Okay, have fun.
What to do? I'm glad my dragon install is off. That's nice. Did you enjoy our little stop here, by the way?
Yeah, it's really pretty. Very pretty.
This place actually reminds me of home.
I was expecting some trouble the moment that we were thrown off a ship for attempting to do something personal.
It's actually quite nice when you think about it. We've been apparently some of these individuals have been constantly going into fighting and losing lives and constantly going through turmoil, and now this is for the first time they've had a paradise just relaxing, having fun. Some children are just being kids instead of worrying about problems. I find it quite nice, in a way. I wish I actually had this when I was a kid.
I've gone through. This has been my fair share of turmoil as well. where I'm from. But this strikes me as a little less comforting, and a little more. Perhaps it's just my instincts, but I'm worried.
Some good. There's always is cause and effect. Who knows? Maybe something bad will happen the next day. We don't know that yet. But for now, we should
I don't wish
just.
it on anyone, but I have the feeling.
For now, let's just keep our heads up and just have a nice time. All we have is hope, and nothing can be done without it.
I suppose that's true.
That phrase is something I live with. It's implanted on my entire armor and
Hey there, everyone. It's just about that time. We're going to be doing a soft end for today's session. Hopefully you all had a good time, and don't worry, we will be here next session for those who are enjoying it. We'll see you all next week.
Yeah, baby!
Hate to bother, but if you guys can, if you find metal, tell me, because I figured a way to fix Raiden.
Oh, that's great news!
Exactly! It's all set for me to work on. Ah.
Guess who I am? Under the sea. Under the sea.
Metal. We have metal lying around, and I don't think any of us want to give up our weapons for metal.
This is all I have, more or less.
Have my glove protectors, but
I don't dare give up my armor. I need everything I have.
kind of don't want to give up my saying my phrase on here either. It's just gonna say nothing can be done without hope.
Well, I found a bracelet when I went treasure hunting, and I don't really have a need for it, so maybe I could contribute that. I don't know how well of a metal it is, though.
I would suggest
somebody who is skilled in trade.
I would suggest keeping items like that to yourself. You never know, it could help you out in a jiff. Like me, before a lot of things were happening, we were on a flying trading ship. The whole place was coming down, and we needed to get to areas faster. I found a cape that didn't hurt. When I jumped off of 5 places, I didn't get hurt, and I kept that.
Oh.
So who knows? Maybe that bracelet of yours will help out and come in handy.
Maybe. The shopping cart's back.
Do you have anyone in charge of trade?
Not that I know of.
And for that matter, actually, what is the currency here anyway?
That I...
Do we know?
Do not... No, I don't... They seem to take all forms of hurt. Oh, I dropped my phone. That's bad. At 11 o'clock? Ooh, I'm gonna get beat. Well... I'll think about this.
On that note, I'm going for a walk. Alright, chat. We're gonna go ahead and come over here. We're gonna respawn. And we are going to request off Hearn. Because now we are going over to Dragonspire. So... I hope you all had fun. Isabelle is making some more friends. She's talking to more people. Still no sign of her friend, though. Which is upsetting to her. I'm gonna hide down here. Oh, excuse me. So she's a little
upset by that, but she's happy to make some friends, and she's happy that she's on a place that kind of reminds her of home. And by that, literally an island where nothing bad ever happens. Dragonspire sounds like something about T-Rexes. It's an adventure guild thing. And the reason it's called Dragonspire is because it was home